たしました。それではプレゼンテーションを再開してまいります。続きましては、鈴木雄大さんです。Thank you for waiting. We will now resume the presentation. Now, please welcome our next presenter, Mr. Yudai Suzuki. それでは鈴木さん、よろしくお願いいたします。
Hi, hello everyone, ZM. Thank you for coming today and for listening to my talk. So hopefully, this talk will be one of the unique talk you will listen or through this EDCOM. And also, I just wanted to say thank you to EDCOM organizing. This is a really great event, and thank you so much for inviting me to the speaker. So, I will start about my introduction first. Introduction. So I'm Yudai Suzuki. I'm a co-founder of Fractal Ventures, which is not a VC, or this is an incubator based in Japan. My background is a startup incubator since 2017-18. Or since then, I saw first generation of blockchain startup. Everyone called blockchain startup at the time. So I supported blockchain startup first generation, or in 2017. So since then, I was a big fan of I'm a big fan of blockchain technology and also decentralized infrastructure technologies, and I introduced so many blockchain first generation of blockchain startup Japanese founders to VCs investors in Japan market, but everyone couldn't understand this potential. One of the guys try to realize that such a kind of similar application of or chain analysis at the time is 2017, or maybe you guys know chain analysis are recently officially signed with FBI or any big American agency using this technology as well. But there's so many VC couldn't understand this point. Where is the user who will use this technology? So you have a blockchain, it's a scam. So it was my beginning story, So since then, I have been starting to, we have to create really strong ecosystem for Ethereum in Japan. I just started a founder community first in Tokyo, and for all of blockchain, and especially for Ethereum protocol founders, I collected in there. And do a drinking or networking event together, and for knowing each other. So this is my starting line. So Fractal, this is a Tokyo-based incubator, and it's not only for Japanese founders. We are providing incubation cohort as a cohort style to our more widely people as Asian founders too. So the Fractal has three things we are doing. First one is a Fractal incubation, which is a flagship incubation model. So we are providing cohort style, means 6 months, 3 months, cohort style acceleration incubation model, or plus educational content, or plus super or interesting or innovators, mentoring opportunities, or we are providing through this program. So Fractal enterprise teams, so recently we created enterprise teams for supporting more enterprise. So how our enterprise or big corporate, especially in Japan too, can understand the value of ETH. So there is a two meaning of Ethereum. So Ethereum is a world computer that it can covered by Fractal incubation through this protocol incubation. So there is a ETH is money. ETH money is covered by this Fractal enterprise. So this is the things. And also we are co-organizer of East Tokyo, and we are organizer of DAO Tokyo. Yeah, hopefully so many guys already attended to this year's DAO East Tokyo as well. So it could be successfully we finished this event. Hopefully we will read back to Tokyo again, and hopefully EDCOM will keep providing our event in Osaka as any collaboration that we'd like to see. And we are hosting a monthly meetup in Tokyo. And if you come back to Tokyo, please say hi to Fractal team. So if you want to talk about something, if you want to share your research, please use our meetup opportunities. This is for yours. It's not my handle. So this is for yours. So Fractal is doing Fractal is doing Ethereum incubation. Is our agent protocol founders and the incubator over 40 protocols. Is our target is very simple. After hackathon and to angel and pre-seed round. So normally this is super tough, hardest timing for crypto founders. Anyone will not support normally. You are just challenger. Oh, you are doing things. Okay, good luck. That's it. So who will support strongly for these early stage founders? This is the things, I will skip it. The cohort 5 will start very soon. We are expanded to the deadline of this application. If you are building very new protocol and you are in super early stage, please apply to Fractal website. So please find our Twitter or X, or our handle is We Can DAO It. So please search We Can DAO It. So I will skip it. So back to the main topic. So we are Ethereum. So everyone is our Ethereum. So why we love Ethereum? I think there is 3 reasons. I personally too. The first one is a decentralization. Decentralization has a lot of meaning. The node client level decentralization, geographically level decentralization, and or any other record, or any other or any specific or name of organization couldn't provide or the record, central record or top-down leadership model in the market or something like this. So and censorship. So we need this point as well because Ethereum is for everyone. I posted this word yesterday. Ethereum is for everyone means any single person or we should not to shut out them or from network. It means someone carefully AML. Okay, you can use GKP for checking AML, right? So Ethereum itself, they shouldn't do shut out someone from the network. And the last one is a positive sub-coordination. So, sorry. So maybe my internet, my connect is not good. Okay, so the positive sub-coordination is the most important things to do it. So everyone is standing on open source based culture. So open source based culture means every protocol can forkable or from source code, and you can use the code. So and as a tokenomics too, if token incentive model is bringing to new value in the outside of the community into the new community or to own community, the community will grow. So everyone is just talking about we have a community. Is this real human? This is a program, so many bots. Maybe you guys are hold over 20 wallets or something in person, right? So more important things is that how we can create a more positive sum loop or looping or through the protocol design, through the token design as well. So big question, what are we missing in the Ethereum ecosystem? When I say Ethereum ecosystem, it's completely aligned to Ethereum L1 plus L2s as well. I can describe as well. And so next question is Ethereum ecosystem means equal EVM ecosystem? I personally think, sorry if any other EVM guys, I personally think EVM is not an ecosystem. It's just there is just a Solidity developer. Solidity developer can write Solidity for virtual machine can run using Solidity language. This is just an EVM. The EVM is completely open source. Everyone can use it. The EVM, if fork from Ethereum EVM, Ethereum virtual machine to any other chain, it can work. It doesn't mean to actually ecosystem. I'm personally thinking so. So this is my imagine. So there is an Ethereum L1, there is an Ethereum L2s, and the specific side chain. When I say specific side chain, personally, I think Gnosis, Polygon, they are in. So this is my imagination. So everyone can easily to say, we are in EVM ecosystem together, right, bro? No, this is not an ecosystem. So this is real ecosystem, Ethereum ecosystem. So, as a left question is that, like, where are Solidity developers in the market? So there maybe like just our research has made by Electric Capital. They are reporting like every year for where the developer are in the market. So there maybe like Solana, other chain, or internet computer, all interesting. Aptos, base is the ecosystem, Ethereum ecosystem as well. So Sui, near, okay. So I don't know. I think this is just like a developer number, so it's not. It doesn't mean to Solidity number, but like also like where are the Solidity developers? If Solidity developers keep developing some Solidity or using Solidity for EVMs in other chain outside of Ethereum ecosystem, I want to say, like, please come back to here. How we can do it? So how can we EVM developer return to the Ethereum? This is a program. This is a question for you all. So why don't they build on Ethereum? Please think about like 1 minute. Like why? What do you think? Why don't they build on Ethereum? Maybe other chain has lots of grant opportunities, printing money, something. I don't know. So, and the partnership offers, we can easily to say co-marketing together, bro. Okay, it's fucking good. So my interest is that, like, if EVM developer means like Solidity developers, rethinking about what is the meaning of Ethereum development, what is the meaning, what is the value of like development for Ethereum, if seriously they will start to rethink again, I think they will go back. My answer is that no place to get serious mentorship for super early protocol founders. The reason is that, so the point is that, so many early developers looking for opportunity as like as grant, as like a partnership. The reason is that, like, you don't know any new protocol names. The new protocol comes in the market, there is a really serious founder, they are developing over 20 years writing a code. This is crazy, this is good. But also, even the situation, you don't know the name of the protocol, right? You will not use the protocol. So if they say, we partnership with blah, blah, blah foundation, ABC Foundation, ABC Foundation, ABC Bravos, something like this. So we got a grant or from like this hackathon, this finalist, something like this. Okay, so or finally like a foundation approved your name, and also maybe someone will get interest to use this application, this protocol as well. So why I say this answer is my opinion is that the other incubator, Ethereum incubator, we always thinking about where is a good place to provide a mentorship for super early stage founders. So I am believing all of attendees in here is maybe like a 0.5% is a speaker in the EdCom, over 0.5%, I think so. So now you are a speaker on EdCom, but you was timing. You were timing to just a super beginning phase of the protocol developer, protocol founder, right? So at the time, who supported you? So how? So early stage protocol founder need opportunities. Need opportunity means if new protocol creation activity comes from hackathon, they have to start to thinking about is this a good idea? Should I spend my life for keep building this protocol? Something like this. Okay, you have to share this idea to really good mentors. So I think these guys, these attendees are really, really good. If you have a motivation to do a mentorship for Ethereum ecosystem from tomorrow, maybe new founder, we will see more new founders. And they need, they need mentors. Mentors is not just angel investors, but also that are more collaborate together and share their networking resources, trust resources. And I know him guy, the guy understands this point, you have to talk with him. Like that. So someone should introduce or bring new founder to core deeply ecosystem players and start to doing a chat. The type of opportunity is really, really important for everyone. And the last point is that they need a grant or angel investment too. So it depends on the case, but you don't need the money, you have the money, and you can keep developing. This is the best. But also realistically, there is a timing to so we can easily to face financial program. So we have an idea, we have a motivation, we have a good team, including developers, but we don't have a money. Okay, you have to raise the money. So one question, big question, especially for early stage funding or fast funding, is that the investor, early investor, angel investor too, then can easily to ask who or which ecosystem, which player approved your name in the ecosystem. So it's just a bit of a hurdle. It's just I think this is just a chicken and egg program. Someone should approve. I'm supporting this protocol, but also before coming to this information, the investor cannot say yes. Okay, I am personally like you, but personally like you means I can invest to your protocol directly, on that. So what we are doing in the space, so Fractal Ventures is continuing to provide 1% of token offer to incubated protocols. So we are not investors. We will not invest. We haven't invested, but we just offered 1% of future token from each of incubated protocols. Someone said, "Oh, you guys doing voluntary work in the space?" Kind of, yeah. But why I'm believing this model is good is that so other incubator or accelerator in the market, in Web3, in whole of crypto, they are offering around 4 to 6% token to each project. Maybe you guys can understand 4 to 6% is quite big number. Maybe roughly 20% of equity or something. It's a similar meaning. It's too risky to do this. And more important things is that why we are offering 1% of token to each project. The reason is that we are not an investor. We want to get more position as a side of a more co-founding member level for you guys to keep supporting your project. This is a sense. So we started to thinking about this model. We have been providing this model since 2021. Over 4 years, we already incubated over 45 protocol in the market, or mainly comes from Japan, but not only from Japan. So recently, we started a new DAO or alliance, initiative. It's called ETH Reactor. ETH Reactor is a new DAO formation, a DAO-driven incubator collective for Ethereum. Why it needs? Because please search on ETH Reactor or ETH without E or reactor or ETH Reactor on X. There is a X account. Only 100 members following right now. It's super beginning timing. So why it needs? Fractal offering this model in many days, and also we are also thinking about how we can do more global level same action in the market. So ETH Reactor has recently started with these communities. So from Japan, Fractal will join in this DAO. Suzuki or Blockchain Labs, which is behind East Vietnam, they will join. A Narrative from South Korea will join. East Sydney has joined. And also Ether Cinco de Mayo, which is a Mexican community, so they have joined. And it's a Panama community, it's called East Canal, has joined. And the Napoli East, which is an Italian community, has joined. And the East Belgrade, which is a Serbian community, it has joined too. So what will we do? This is a record. ETH-Reactor is a record global DAO formation through by our ETH-Reactor umbrella powered by Incubator collectives, especially for Ethereum aligned Incubator collectives. So the meaning of this record, there is a lot of record hackathon in globally. So you can jump on to the new hackathon as a mentor, judge, or something like this. So behind of the hackathon, there's just so many regional leader, Ethereum leader player in the market. We want to onboard them into the one place to work as a DAO member, DAO formation together to do an incubation and offer 1% of token in regional market everywhere. So technically, if we reach to the onboard every global country into ETH-Reactor brand can get global access through this global ETH-Reactor brand name. This is a DAO. So this is the formation of ETH-Reactor actually do. So regional incubator join in this DAO. So regional incubators means behind of the ETH hackathon or ETH incubator they are already doing. And they run an incubation program together and globally. So through this ETH-Reactor names, ETH-Reactor brand, okay, so we can run ETH-Reactor or Mexican or incubation program like this. And the request to incubator teams to allocate 1% of token to do it. And one of the goodest motivation for us incubators is that we can share more idea, more regional opportunities, collaborate, discussing with incubators circles. This is one super unique opportunity to do it. Normally, Japanese incubator like us don't have a motivation to share what's going on in Japan. So what type of protocol we should incubate from Japan with international people. Any other ideas, normally we don't have a motivation to share the idea to any other countries' incubators. Sometimes we can take it's not an enemy, but it's just a bit of business. It's not a doesn't mean to business synergy normally, but ETH-Reactor can create more aligned incubators collective success. This is focusing on. So this is the things of ETH-Reactor's model. So first, as I mentioned earlier, so incubators, they're normally, as our Ethereum incubators, we are always supporting very, very early stage founders. They started from hackathon. They tried to hackathon so many times, and they're starting to build teams and just finalizing the ideas, and also here listen or research everything and doing for finalizing of this protocol architecture. Okay, this is good. So maybe these information, who is our underrated talent in each of regional market, will capture by regional incubators, right? So if you are living in your country, you know everything this country normally around your community, and who will be joined, who are recently interested in this market, this protocol, this type of idea, like that. Imagine, if someone or if new market comes in the market, like that. If there is an idea, a new oracle mechanism, it needs for the market any specific reason. So, okay, this is good. Okay, so through this ETH-Reactor brand, we are starting researching on everything. Who guys are already started to research on new architecture model or new value model of oracle mechanism? Or there's a lots of oracle in the market, or including Chainlink too. So why we need new type of oracle? Is there a critical reason someone should create a new protocol or not? And if it's true, okay, so what type of architecture is the best? So ETH-Reactor is a hub for everyone to collect more ideas, protocol ideas into the ETH-Reactor brand, and also we can share ideas with collaborating aligned incubators, and sorry, through the incubators, we can easily to find really good talent in regional market. Maybe some case the founder comes from Japan and Korea and Mexico and co-founding together for one protocol. I think this is the best. So each reactor can work for providing more increased coordination opportunities in the Ethereum ecosystem, especially for Ethereum incubation phase. And also, as I mentioned, Ethereum will do our cohort-style incubation programs. So normally, incubation program is just a bit of hard to are providing actual beneficial benefit to mentor or guest speaker each of programs. Normally, everyone doing just a super voluntary work or just accessing to early stage protocols are only the reason they are doing. But we have to create more actual incentivized model through this action too. And if really good mentors support deeply to really specific founder, if founder will success in the future, the mentor will calculate something, as his mentorship was very, very good in the early stage, something like this. How we can capture, how we can track on this. This is the things. And the left one is grow them as regional leading protocols. I think, as I personally think, it depends on the market, but especially in Japan too. The market has been recently changed a little bit. It means, so the past of timing, I think ecosystem is a puzzle, piece of puzzle. So so many lots of pieces of puzzle are already in the puzzle. So there is a big lending protocol. There is a stablecoin protocol. There is the risk-taking protocol, as like this. So if protocol is already enough, someone should aggregate protocols into the one application and ship as one product. What I'm saying is that protocol is more OSS-based, open source-based, smart contract-based one. And the product means, more providing the things on it, like this. So, in the last message from Ethereum, the Ethereum is these things. So, Ethereum will support for early stage founders. And if you are running your regional community, please let me know. Or we'd like to onboard you to Ethereum. So let's work together. I think this is a new chapter for Ethereum incubation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。